Last week, one of the stories that really broke my heart is the story of Ganiyat, a mother of 3 who was allegedly murdered by her own husband, Ayola Ayonwale, in their home around Ojodu Berger area. According to report, what should have been another night in their marriage turned fatal. Ganiyat reportedly sustained multiple stab wounds during a domestic dispute and was rushed to the hospital, but she was confirmed dead on arrival. Later, her husband was found in an open field after allegedly attempting to take his own life. Well, he didn't survive either. And just like that, 3 children were left without both parents. Now, when her brother spoke, what he described was not a sudden tragedy. It was a pattern. Years of violence, years of beating, years of intervention from family members, years of hoping things would change. 14 years of marriage marked by assault, bruises, reconciliation, and silence. At some point, the husband was said to have wanted a divorce. The family told him to do it properly, legally. Ganiyat herself had wanted out for a long time, but she didn't want to seem like she was one who broke the marriage because of her children, because of the society, and because of hope. Hope? Her brother said something that really stood out for me, that the husband barely provided for the family and that the marriage was filled with jealousy, anger, and neglect. In fact, a neighbor also came out to say that this was not the first time that violence was happening in that home. That Ganiyat once said that she only felt at peace when her husband was not around. And yet, she stayed because of the children. And this is where the story stopped being about Ganiyat. Because how many women are sitting in violent marriages right now, telling themselves, let me manage, let me endure, let me wait, waiting for a miracle, waiting for a change, waiting for God to intervene. I believe in miracles too. But must that hope lead you to your grave? Because when you die, you don't take your children with you. You don't take the marriage with you. You leave the children behind, confused, traumatized, and all alone. And this is the painful truth that we don't like to say to ourselves. You are not just living for your children. You are living for yourself. You were a whole person before marriage. You were a whole soul before motherhood. You were an entity before family, before husband, before children. When violence starts, it does not stop magically. When beatings begin, they rarely end in love. And endurance has never been a substitute for safety. The saddest part of this story is that the man allegedly went on to take his own life, possibly to avoid shame, consequences, or the law. And now, everyone loses, especially the children. So how long will we keep repeating this lesson? How many women must die before we accept that domestic violence is not something to pray away? If you are staying because of children, your children need you alive. If you're staying because of society, society will move on. If you're staying because of fear, trust me, you will survive living more than you survive staying. You'll be fine with the children, without the children, with support. Starting again, your life comes first. Because when you die alone. And no marriage, no reputation, no excuse is worth your life. Again, this is what happened. And guys, I need us to talk about this in the comment section.